Okay, this is going to be the second video demonstrating for Elise. I'm going to play through the beginning section that I had on the first video. Then I'm going to show what happens. The section kind of repeats, but it's a little different. There's a couple key differences. So last video, I showed the first section broken into steps. I'm just going to play it now. I'm going to play it slowly. Okay, at this point, and if you have the music I posted, I marked it on the music. Your thumb is going to play this E, but then you're going to reach up to the high E. I call this an extra E because it repeats this, but with that extra E. So right after that section, as you go on, there's the extra E. This is the same. But this is different. So we're going to look at what's different. This part, it corresponds with the part earlier. If you listen to the sound, the first little ending is not the right word, but the place where it cadences there's a bit of a pause. The music doesn't stop, but it kind of comes to a feeling of being somewhat complete, but and it goes on. The second time, this feels like a little more complete. And if that doesn't make sense to you, don't even worry about it. So that's what's different in the second section, the end. And before you play the music that's the same, you have this extra A. Now, what happens at this point is that entire section will repeat. Exactly. You will go back to the beginning and do that again. What I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into the next section. I'm just going to play through part of it, and I'll demonstrate part of that, and then we can pick up later. So after you repeat that, you go on. And if we look at what the right hand does, I marked this, I believe I called it a link on the page, because it links the section you've completed to a different section. There are similarities, but it's really different. So let's just look at what that right hand does. There's the link. But then you've got this pattern. It goes up a seventh. We had a seventh in the book. A seventh is one note smaller than an octave. So it's your thumb up a seventh, down, down. Then if you think of that, if your hand is shaping like that, you don't play it exactly like this, but just for the purpose of thinking it through, move your hand over and you do the same thing. Move your hand over. So I'm going to play that with the left hand. Sorry, I did that wrong. And I said before, when I'm playing like this, my brain is doing different things at the same time I'm playing. It can interfere with my actual ability to play because I'm thinking using part of my brain. So that's why I did that wrong. But as soon as I did it, I knew it was wrong. So I'm going to show you what the left hand does there, and then I'm going to close up this video. I'm going to play the right hand lightly, and you can see the left hand. It starts with the same pattern that we did on A, but now we do it on C. Go down to G, you play the octave and cross. Then you play the original A. So your left-hand part looks like this. Then you go all the way down to E, and I believe it's right at the edge of where the camera's cutting off. So I'm going to play that slowly one more time and then stop for today. So here's the stopping point, but we'll continue with this another class.